We've been bringing in different artists to do workshops with them and what they're specifically doing in that time.
Yeah, we've kind of been working with whatever the artist's kind of main art medium is, I guess, and it's been quite interesting.
It's like a what?
It's like one of the props, not necessarily.
Oh, I see.
I'm gonna kind of draw waves.
Okay. You're going to draw waves on it? Like with black Sharpie or something?
Or glue. I'm gonna have to see what Mr. Big has.
Okay, cool. You have a plan. It's beautiful to see. What's going? Can you remind me what your monster is? Oh, cool. Yeah, I love the way you've distressed the material. So how do the people fit into it?
I've always been very like, okay, if I don't like it, I'm not going to try it out. So I've always stuck with the same thing, but being able to see different artists and like they all have very different views. I've gone different interests in new types of art. I had the motivation to try these things. Sometimes I didn't like them, sometimes I did, but having that experience was really nice.
Always use your eyes and your heart in whatever you do. If you put emotion into a piece of work, other people will see the emotion.
Where did you go to school? Like, when did you start getting into art? Like, was it like elementary, high school, after school?
I grew up with no hydro, no running water, in the middle of the bush. We had a kitchen table like this, and my mother every day sat us down and said, write a story, draw a picture. Sometimes I will reformat a painting 10 times before I'm finally where I want it to be. And sometimes it never gets to where I want it to be. I stuff it under the bed. I don't want to see it anymore. I don't want anyone else to see it.
We've been having artists come in, local artists, teach us how to do certain different types of art that they're interested in or that their career is based around.
And then now we're going to move into having a go at some of this ourselves. So this is the pattern that we're going to be working on today. And I'm going to show you step by step how to draw it.
I think the one that we did last week on, I think it was Monday, Tuesday, I forget the artist's name. I'm very terrible with remembering names. But it was the one with the, where we had to draw all the lines and make like the star shapes. Yeah, that one was really fun to me because you got to I got to step out of my comfort zone, which I don't do very often because I'm very I like to do this thing, so I'll do that. But I thought that her coming in and we are stepping out of our comfort zone with stuff like that was really a good experience, and I liked it.
Neo, what vegetable best describes you?
I'm going to say a tomato, because it doesn't know whether it's a fruit or a vegetable.
Oh, that's a good answer.
That is a good one.
My favorite part about it is probably learning new different things in art that you could do, like geometric art with Jillian and the sewing and all that. It was good. It gave us a variety of different things that we could try out.
So I'm just going to take out some quilts to show you. Lots of people tell me, oh, my grandmother used to quilt, or my mother used to quilt. And I don't know that it's done so often anymore. We live in a different world. So I take the eye of the needle and I try to push it through. Can you grab that? Yeah. Now, do you know how to tie the knot?
Not really.
Okay, I'll show you. And you can practice it at home. I take my finger, my index finger, and I wrap it around, and then I twirl that and pull it through.
Okay.
It looks like that, right? So who needs to see what a quarter of an inch looks like? Okay. Okay, there. So a quarter of an inch in. That's a quarter.
The line's literally gone. Attached.
Okay, so quarter of an inch is that much.
Okay. I've learned kind of the basics of things like quilting and stuff too, so I can like relate to my grandma now. So I have learned what printmaking is and how to do it, so that was really fun.
Yeah. I've learned a lot more about just how many different mediums there are with visual art, because I feel like even with the program that we're in, it can be very limited to where it's like drawing, painting, ceramics and stuff like that, but there's a lot more to art, and it was really interesting being able to kind of see it and experience it and actually talk to someone who did it a lot more for a living.
You do a lot of like colorful drawings for the like children's illustrations and murals. Do you have like a favorite color scheme, or like what color you usually want to go to first?
Oh, interesting. Yeah, I guess there's probably a few like palettes that I really like. I'm a big fan of like mustards and like that like chartreuse like yellow green. I think yellow is probably my favorite, but I don't know, sometimes I also really like just doing black and white stuff too, because then you can just think in silhouettes. So I don't know, sometimes I feel like lately I've actually just been doing a lot of black and white and enjoying it.
What's your favorite medium to work with?
Probably charcoal and like pastels, like anything smudgy, anything messy. I also really like gouache is like a really fun paint to work with. It's great.
I have another question to do with gouache. When you first get it, do you ever just want to eat it?
Do I want to eat it?
Like, doesn't it like when you rip the packaging out, doesn't it look so good?
I don't know if I've ever wanted to eat it, but I do kind of like how it smells. Like something about how the paint smells makes me want to just get in there and start going. I don't know.
I liked the one that we did yesterday, which was the like cutting out photos of old Peterborough photos and then taking random words and then creating a thing.
What we're going to do today is you're going to pick a sound and an emotion. And your job is to take that, translate that sound and that emotion into a sculpture using anything on that table that you desire. If you don't like the word you have, that's great. So just express that you don't like it.
Me and my friend did a dark mobile raindrop thing with broken people, and it was really fun.
One thing is that there's a lot more artists like that I didn't know about from Peterborough. Like I mostly know of ones that like aren't from here, and so like getting to like meet all of these artists that actually like live in town was really cool.
Wow, so when did you start that?
Like downing one person.